Rachel Holt for NESN.com alongside Nick Goss. And Nick, the NFL regular season is just a month away, so at this point, maybe it's time to start looking at those fantasy football rosters and seeing who you would like to add to your team depending on when you draft. So let's start here in New England. We've obviously been able to attend a couple of the training camp practices. Going off of those, is there anyone you're eyeing for a potential roster pick down the line?
You know, I really like Brandin Cooks. I thought he was going to have a breakout season last year, but I think playing with Tom Brady will only elevate his game. He really gives Brady something he hasn't had since Randy Moss was here about a decade ago, and that's a guy, outside receiver with fantastic speed, spectacular catchability. He's made some unbelievable one-handed catches in practices over the last few weeks, and I think he's a guy who probably won't face too many tough matchups in the red zone, because the Patriots obviously have Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola. So I think Cooks could really have his breakout season playing with the greatest quarterback of all time.
Betting on the Patriots offense is never a bad bet to take now around the league. Is there anyone else you're eyeing at this point?
Yeah, I really like Jay Ajayi. 4.9 yards per carry last season, had 200 yards rushing in several games. I think with Jay Cutler coming in for Ryan Tannehill's injury, the Dolphins will lean even more on the rushing attack. And I think Ajayi, he wasn't really worked too hard last year, just 260 carries. So I think a big second season here for Jay Ajayi.
Okay, we got the good news out of the way. Now I'm going to ask you to be the bearer of bad news. Is there any player whose stock is falling at this point?
We'll stick with the Dolphins. I think with Cutler coming in, he's thrown for 20 more touchdowns in just 2 of his last 6 seasons. I think it might take him a little bit of time to get used to the playbook, used to the team. So I think Devontae Parker, a wide receiver who set a bunch of career highs last year, could see a bit of a drop-off. I think Corey Davis, John Ross, some rookie wide receivers that were picked high in this draft could be good depth players in place of a veteran like Parker.
Well, we're very excited for this NFL season, and we have you covered on more fantasy football news, so make sure you keep it on NESN.com.